happening?
Everyone, Mitch from Pick Dogs here with Jay. We are heading to halftime. One game, two games so far, three games at halftime. Jets, Patriots, Saints, Raiders, and the Falcons and the Panthers. Cowboys just making a mess of the final 2 minutes of the first half here. Jay, what do you think? What's going on here in Doomsday?
Some not good, but we'll be fine. Look at Atlanta. Look at Atlanta. Pick six. Interesting though, man. We'll be fine.
And it looks like it's going to be pass interference here in the end zone here. Possibly. As it goes from bad to worse here in Dallas. Let's see what they're saying. I don't see the pass interference. I'll tell you that much. If that's what the call is, I do not see it. So the Falcons are minus a half here for the second half. The line that I have here. Minus 130 on the money line and the total at 20. Any thoughts on this one?
You said what's the line again for the Falcons?
Minus a half.
I like it still. I think they win by like a touchdown or at least.
I don't love this. I don't love this game, man. I have the Falcons a premium pick on them laying the 4 points.
Me too.
I'm hoping I can get the push. It's kind of been a little dicey for my taste here, but I'm surprised none of these other lines are out because the Jets just, I think, are they had a touchdown call back against the Patriots, and the Dolphins and the Lions. 18 seconds left to go in the half. There, pretty interesting back and forth game there. That one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we have a line. The Patriots -3 on the second half against the Jets. I'm taking the Jets on the money line in this one.
I'm taking the Pats.
I've been watching this game. The Jets are absolutely just crushing them.
The
Patriots have no answers at quarter. I mean, there are no answers at quarterback.
Yeah, Mac Jones is god awful. I wish they would put my boy Zapp in the game. I think he'll provide a little spark, but I still think coming out of the second half, I'm not putting my trust in Zach Wilson. I think Bill Belichick dials up some in the second half, and the Patriots come out of here with a win.
Well, the money line is dropping on this one. I was getting plus 145 on the Jets. Now it's only plus 135. So a lot of money coming here on the Jets money line with me. I think the Patriots are in real bad shape here. They are lucky that it's not 17-3. It was pick six city, and they called it back on a questionable call here.
It wasn't questionable. Yeah, that was a roughing the passer.
I don't think it made a difference in the penalty.
No, in the play it didn't, but you can't do that. So
Raiders -1.5 here against the so the Bears are lining up for a field goal. So Dallas will still be inside the cover zone here. Even if they hit this, they'll still be covering. The Cowboys have played pretty well on offense, and Dak has played really well. He had the nice running touchdown, and the Cowboys have moved the ball. The offense really hasn't been a problem until that interception right before the half. But the defense really hasn't been able to stop the Bears.
Yeah, our weakness is the running game. And what I thought was the Cowboys would get up and would force the Bears to pass the football. But they're still committed to the run, and it's keeping them in the game. Second half, though, I don't think that'll hold true. So I'm already on the Cowboys second half. I think we blow them out. I don't think they can stick to the run like they want to.
Another game with an interception called back, a key play in that.
Yeah, for my guy Diggs. I got his INT prop. I play it every week. That's my favorite player. It cashes almost every week, and they just continue to give us money on it.
But that one was called back. The Lions here knocking on the door against the Dolphins are going to go for the field goal with 3 seconds. This game was an over all the way, and I think the second half over. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be north of 21, which is a very high over this year for a second half of the NFL. As we look at the totals in all the other games, the Raiders Saints is 23.5. Both the other games are at 20. The Falcons and the Panthers, and the Patriots and Jets, both 20 is the total in those. The Jets continuing to hang here. Now I see a plus 150 on the Jets on the money line. I don't know if they're going to give us that. Yeah, they did. Well, now I just bet the Jets again just to find out. So I'm go Jets.
I'm against you, man. I got the Patriots second half, and I think they win it still.
They're terrible. I mean, they got 2 field goals. They're lucky to have that. They stink. I mean, they absolutely stink.
I
They
like
look
the I like
they
the
look
Dirty
bad.
Birds second half,
I'm
and I
not
like
touching that one. It's a no play for me on that one.
and I guess I like the Raiders, even though I don't love that one. But for the heck of it, I like them. I don't think they get beat 17 points like they are currently. So I'll go with the Raiders.
Got the Cowboys -3 for the second half against the Bears.
I'm all over it. I already bet it.
Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys -3 as well. I think the Bears get the ball to start the second half. The Cowboys are going to have to make a statement here because they're not.
Stops are coming. They're coming.
I mean, they haven't been. That's for sure.
They're gonna come.
So just 2 games here we're waiting for to go to the half. One is 3. We got the Steelers and the Eagles, the Vikings and the Cardinals. The Vikings reeling off some big plays here with 11 seconds left to go in the half. They're just outside of field goal range here. They've dominated this game and are only up by 4 points. Eagles and Steelers go to the half at 21-10. The Steelers were right on the door for the second touchdown there. Did not get it, and that might come back and get them.
It might. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the Raiders, but they don't look good.
I don't know what's up with them either. Arizona's still viable in this game as well. I don't trust Kirk Cousins second half to close out a game.
Yeah, I like the Vikings in this one big time at home. Oh yeah, the Vikings at home are pretty much money.
You always the Vikings at home. They got the Dolphins -6.5 second half. What you think about that one?
I like that one as well, and the over is 27 in that one. I don't know if the Lions continue to score in the second half. The Lions have been a one-half team, and so have the Dolphins all season long. I don't know if I like the over as much, but I do like the Dolphins -6.5 here. I don't have a bet on the game.
I have the Lions plus the points. So.
Yeah, that's what I would have taken. But I didn't.
I think I'm good where I'm at right now. Honestly, I would take, if I was doing it, I would take the Lions here.
I'm taking Miami here with the 6.5. I would take them if you have live betting. If you have live betting, take them to cover the original spread on the in game as well. So? Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yep. Whoa. This is Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions we're talking about. This is not Josh Allen and the Bills who are going to come and pour it on. This is Jared Goff. We saw it against the Cowboys last week. I think we see it again here. So the Vikings have an interesting scenario here. The Cardinals are calling timeout, and the Vikings have the kicker on the field. This is going to be a bomb, and they play in the Dome in Minnesota. This will be interesting. How many of you guys out there think they're going to make this? Because this thing, it should be in the 60-yard range is my guess. Let's see how far this thing goes.
I'm going to say he misses it just because of Minnesota's kicking woes in the past.
Well, he is he looks dialed in. Let's see what there's. I don't know how far this thing is. So they're about at the 48-yard line. So that would make it 56, 57 this thing is. Kicks it. I can't. My eyes aren't that good. The kick is looks to be blocked.
Blocked it. Yep.
So that's the problem with those long field goals, the low trajectory to get it to go that far. Let's refresh some of the lines here and see what we got. We got the Dolphins still -6.5 here. We got the Steelers are +4.5 and +185 on the money line for the second half. I got to say the +185 is too good for me to pass up. I'm going to take a little bit of action on that money line.
On who? On who?
On the Steelers money line for the second half.
I like
185.
I like that.
+185. The Eagles have not been a good second half team. They've generally poured it on teams in the first half and held on for dear life in the second. I like the Steelers in that one. So we're just waiting for the line on Minnesota, Arizona.
I like that. That Steelers. I like that a lot. I'm gonna put some of that. Yeah.
Plus 185 is what I got on it. So the lines I'm seeing now, the Jets are now plus 160 on the money line. Man, I got in too early on that first bet. The plus 150 I can live with. The Lions are plus 250 on the money line, Jay, if you like it that much. The Panthers minus 105, the Falcons minus 115. The Falcons minus a half at even money for the second half.
I got in on that.
I think I got the Falcons minus 4 for the game. I'm hoping I get a push. That's the way this game is going.
See, I'm with you. I got the Falcons too, and we're on the push. So
yeah,
I think
I'm hoping I get.
I'll put a little bit more right here, second half, so we get over. If we get over, then it's really good.
I'm kind of regretting putting a lot of these picks in today because I got the Jags and the under in the early game, so I'm 2-0 already on the day, and I would have been good with that. Just give me 2-0. We move on to next week. Anytime you can get 2-0 in the NFL, you just take it.
Right.
Man, what the Jags sad. They're a sorry ass team. I mean, they take the lead late, and then Russell Wilson just throws one over the top on you. It's like,
finally did something.
How do you leave that guy open? How do you leave him in position? And the thing is, he almost dropped it, but he was so open that he had a chance to juggle the ball and catch it. It's like, then they toyed with them.
I like the Cardinals plus the half here.
I like the Vikings in this one. I got the Vikings for the game, and I'm going to continue to ride them.
I got Cardinals money line for the game, and I love it. I think
the Vikings have like one of those tremendous streaks as far as this one goes. The Vikings had one of those really, really big trends in this game. The Vikings covered the spread as favorites against the West 7 times in a row heading into this game.
I don't have the head pulled up in front of me, but the Cardinals on the road is where they play their best football. They're like a
2-win team.
Nah,
I don't think Trevor Lawrence is to blame for that game. I think it's the head coach. I think the Jaguars made a horrific choice for head coach. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. And it's kind of like when Texas hired Steve Sarkisian. It's just decisions that never make any sense, man. It's like, why would you hire a guy that's like had those opportunities? Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl. We give him that as the head coach. But as soon as Frank Reich left as the offensive coordinator, his whole game went south, and he has performed exactly the same as he has in Philadelphia. And and when we look at Sarkisian in Texas, it's an embarrassment. I mean, this guy is he has more money to work with than the Jaguars do. And he can't get it done there. It's like he's had USC, Washington, and Texas, and he hasn't been able to win in any of those places. So why would you give him that job?
Yeah, they're gonna hold on. They're gonna hold on to him until Arch get there, and if we don't go undefeated, he's out of there.
Yeah, well, if Arch changes his tune, if he makes it to Texas, the Jets and the Patriots are back on the field. So we'll stick with it for a little bit for the second halves as the games are restarting.
Let's go, Pats.
The Patriots have the ball. They're on about the 40-yard line, their own 40, and they're the same run play, but actually they pop it through, and the big run here down to the Jets' 28-yard line. Stevenson.
That's what I like to hear. I don't have that one on my monitor right now.
I got the grid. So I got them all up.
I got like 4 up, but that was not don't need to be done. So.
Falcons getting ready to kick off here to the Panthers as well. And the Saints just continuing to just bomb the Raiders here. Someone said in the comments the Raiders are sick. I believe it now.
I believe it. I believe it too.
I believe it.
I don't know what it is. On paper, they look so good, but
No, that they have something seriously wrong with the players in this one. Another catch by the Patriots. It looks like they're inside about the 10-yard line now. Definitely in the red zone. And
I tweeted out a parlay earlier. Cowboys -2 points, Falcons -2 points, and Patriots money
don't love
200 for 1,000.
don't love it. But the Patriots, 2nd and 1 at about the 5-yard line. So the Panthers get about, it looks like next to nothing there on first down. Yeah, the Saints are just making it look really easy here against the Raiders.
That whole division for the Saints is wide open. Who you like to win that division?
So the Patriots did not get the first down here on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd and short. For which division?
NFC South.
It's pretty wide open there. Falcons, Panthers, Bucks, Saints, right?
Yep.
Oh man, it could be anybody.
Right.
Could be anyone. I'd say the Falcons at this point have to have the inside track. The Saints just drop a wide open pass there. 3rd and 1 here for the Patriots. This is a big play here. They've actually lost yards on that last carry, so it's a long one. Mac Jones is solo in the backfield. He has no backs there, so they are going to throw. And I think that's what the Jets want him to do because Mac Jones just threw it into the first row. I mean, not even close. That was pathetic. And he's yelling at everybody. That's not going to inspire your teammates.
He's
when
pathetic,
you throw it like
man.
that.
Put Zap in the game. I keep saying
Terrible.
that. I tweeted that earlier. Put Zap in the game, man.
Sauce was closer to the ball, but neither of them were really all that close. The closest one to it was the photographer standing in the corner back by the wall in the end zone. 4th and 1, the Pats are going to go here. 4th and a long one. Mac Jones solo in the backfield. He throws it out in the flat. Touchdown. That's Jacoby Myers.
Turn me up, Pats. Okay, Mac Jones, you might keep your job. My bad. I'm gonna stop being mean to you.
Well, the Cowboys are back on the field. We'll stay on for about another 2 minutes.
We'll be on again tonight. Who we got? Green Bay, Buffalo. Good game.
Yep. Well, the thing is, we've had some Aaron Rodgers games over the years, and we've had him go every which way. But we've been in Aaron Rodgers games where he's been on the wrong end of it. Man. It's nothing fun about those Aaron Rodgers halftimes.
Yeah, I don't have a premium in that one. I didn't know.
Me neither.
I told myself I wouldn't bet Green Bay no more, and that's where I wanted to be. So
the extra point is good. So the Pats lead 13-10 over the Jets in this one.
Shannon says Buffalo by 20. Very well possible. I can see.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. But it just seems too obvious.
Yeah.
Carolina back to pass here inside the Falcons 30. Throw one into the end zone. The Falcon DB does not turn around. It hits him in the back. I hate that. So that would have been an interception. And he acts like he did something. And the Dolphins throwing to Gesicki here now over the middle. Dolphins moving. They're in business. No surprise in this game. There hasn't been a drive where either team hasn't really been in business in this game. This is the high-scoring game could be the high-scoring game of the season, the way it's going. Certainly on course for 80 points plus. And the Bears, the Bears 3rd and 3 here against the Cowboys. As the Saints, another breakaway long run touchdown. Alvin Kamara. 4th down for the Bears, nothing doing, and it's 3 and out. That's what the doctor ordered there for the Cowboys. The Panthers throw another one into the end zone, and it falls short. So they're going to have to kick the field goal here. But unfortunately for us, we're going to be outside the cover zone if they do. No, 3rd and 10.
We're going to get a touchdown.
Well, we will be outside the cover zone if they hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what happens after that.
Yeah.
So the Panthers did kind of like what Jared Goff does and what Carson Wentz does. It was 3rd and 10, and they threw a 4-yard pass into double coverage. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's like not a lot's going to happen there, and he didn't even catch the ball, so it made it even worse. So it looks like the Panthers will probably line up for the field goal. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They do this, like this is going to line up the field goal. It's like there's the uprights, just do this instead. All right. Field goal is good. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. This is a good day to, if you have someone that in your house that doesn't like football, it's a great day to send them over to the bookstore to pick up a couple college football preview, season preview magazines. Get it together because you got a lot of work at it. The thing is with college basketball, if you don't get the jump on it, it'll swallow you up because there's just 400 and something teams. You got to at least get the big conferences down.
Right.
And the other ones that are like those Friday night conferences, the Horizon and stuff, you got to at least know those, so you can avoid some of the other ones until as the season goes on, but there's not much you can do because all the out of conference play early. Dolphins inside the 20. Thanks everyone. Make it a winning day. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you tonight.